there's lots of things that are very surprising about Arabic cultures that I had no idea before, because if you're in the Western culture, there's really only prejudice about Arabic culture, and it's been really nice to experience firsthand what actually goes on here, and that people go on.
Flip is bizak, 10 shows a week, I've been so busy. Y'all been busy, taking them selfies in the toilet. شهل ما تنزع عطني عربي يا القالي تشوف شنو يا القالي ترى شقك شي صدري عود وما له حل ولنا حطك في بالي بس you agree lah I should be in $1 million dealer. But you wanna go big, huh? You gotta chill on the food لأنا صيرت لي فيلا. عطني عربي هلا والله هلو بالهامبر والمانجو تعالي خلنا نرقص تانجو بس ويحك شوية جانجو. الحين شلون اي ولا لا؟ تجدي سالفتكم.
Hi, I'm Jodie Kanama, recently married, was Jodie Swallow, member of Bahrain Endurance 13. We were married on Saturday and we left South Africa on Tuesday, so headed to Bahrain for, well, it was actually for a race, but we managed to get sick at the wedding, as is common, and we're here supporting the team, and we're calling it a mini moon, I guess, before we're going on a real honeymoon next week.
Oh, it's been quite a cool week so far. I think one experience I really liked was the women's breakfast, which was quite a good experience for me to talk. We got the chance to talk to some local women here, and I was really surprised how funny and open they were, and I didn't really know what to expect, and so I got there and they were all really chatting and really happy, and also like how they I didn't know there's such a strong community even in triathlon already. So there's a lot of women here doing triathlon, and they work out together, and it's good to see that they're active and the group is growing. So every year, apparently what they told me is there's more joining, and that's it's great to see.
To all the ladies, you feeling all good?
My favourite activity of the week in Bahrain, and there's been many unusual ones, but always with me it's about children and sport. I'm really passionate about developing lives that are healthy and exciting and have purpose, and kids sport really does that, and so watching the kids try on Thursday night was brilliant as always, and for them to be racing on a Formula 1 track and be presented by His Royal Highness, it was just, you can't buy those experiences, and it's just good to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually pretty cool. Like, we've been going to these schools and visiting with the kids, and whether it's a younger grade level or a higher grade level, everyone seems to kind of know. We've been asking them, do you know what a triathlon is? Have you ever done a triathlon? And the number of kids who raise their hands has been pretty incredible to see. They definitely know who we are. I feel like our presence is really well received and really well known in the community, and just the sport in general is something that people definitely know about now.
As we went to schools and we talked to people, it's amazing how they already know the sport and know triathlon. So I think they're doing a good job here introducing triathlon to the population, and trying to make them have a healthier lifestyle and be a bit more active. So I was surprised that they knew about our sport. The first time we came here, nobody had any clue what a triathlon was, and it was quite remarkable to see how many kids knew what a triathlon was and how many kids knew about technicalities that actually happen in our sport. So it's nice to see the growing of the region. Second big thing that's happened since the first time I was here, there's a triathlon shop. There's a triathlon shop in Bahrain, and I was real surprised and real happy to see that pop up.
I think the favorite part of my trip here in Bahrain was going to the schools. We had a great time going to a few different schools, but we went to a swimming school and talked to a swim team, and then we had the opportunity to get in and do a couple relays with them, and we just had a really great time, and they had lots of great questions about triathlon, but also about sport and life around sport, so that was a great time.
سالفتكم To all the ladies, you feeling all good? قولوا الحين إيه ولا لا ولا إيه ولا إيه ولا لا ولا
Well, it's good to break down the prejudice, especially. I mean, in terms of having that really leadership role and seeing the sport grow in the region. I mean, the numbers are very obvious. From the first time you were here, you had 90 participants in 90 Bahraini participants in the Ironman, 70.3, and this year they're the second biggest participating nation. You know, it's I think apparently over 900 people that are taking part. So it's obviously growing, and I do believe that is in a small part due to the team coming out.
And just within the last year that we've been racing and coming back here, there's just such a huge change. There's more people outside exercising, there's more people showing up to our events, and just the reception is just awesome.
Yeah, it was really special to be there with His Highness Sheikh Nasser last night at the Iron Kids event, and watching him with his kids. You know, they participated in the event, and he was at the finish line, obviously handing out some of the awards, and just really, you know, taking selfies and hanging out with everybody. It's really cool to see. You know, people really notice him as being sort of the beacon of triathlon and endurance sport, and also just promoting a healthy lifestyle in Bahrain.
The camp so far has been great. It's, you know, during the year we see each other, but we don't really get too much time we don't really have too much time to spend with each other. And this week was all about the team, and we did lots of, you know, activities together, and staying at the hotel, having all the lunches and dinners and breakfast together was quite nice. It's kind of like a little bit of, you know, even more bonding. And yeah, it's different when you don't have to race. You can also enjoy it a bit more, go with a teammate for a glass of wine or whatever. And yeah, it's nice to also enjoy that part.
I met His Highness Sheikh Nasser at the briefing before the race at the pasta party, and I met him a couple of times before that. And yeah, I've been riding on the stable. It's a pretty amazing place. You can ride there at night. You can do the really good quality training there, and yeah, I think Bahrain is actually a pretty good place for training for us. I did do a ride with His Highness, one of his training rides. I think it was the last one before his race, where we went through the Royal Wildlife Park and a few areas that he showed us. You know, it was quite remarkable for a prince to show you his country, you know, and hear about it, and hear about the various sites and the various palaces. So that was quite a humbling experience.
مكياجش من last season عضلاتك يا كابتن bad like Michael Jackson عقالي ميالي شرايك يا خالي زين عطونا بونس خلنا نروح نستانس روق الحين شلون اي ولا شكو تجدي سالفتكم شلون To all the ladies, you feeling all good? قولوا الحين اي ولا لا ولا اي ولا اي ولا لا ولا الحين شلون اي ولا تجدي سالفتكم To all the ladies, you feeling all good? قولوا الحين اي ولا لا ولا اي ولا لا ولا
I'm Brett McMahon, and I'm a Bahrain Endurance 13 team member.
Now use your radio voice.
I'm Brett McMahon, and I'm a Bahrain Endurance 13 team member.
Number of people, is there a fly on my neck? I'll do that again. I'm Ben Hoffman. I'm a Bahrain Endurance 13 team member.
Radio voice, last one.
I'm Bahrain Ben.
Yes, you are!
Blooper reel. I haven't even had coffee, guys. Come on.